Robin.
Why am I introducing these buffoons? I'm William Shatner, goddammit.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Morning.
Would have loved the Shatner intro on the show like that. That is killer.
Isn't that great?
Fucking great, man. I'm William Shatner, damn it. Like, you're damn right he is. Why the fuck are you introducing us?
Well, because Larry King did.
Yep.
And other big-time celebrities.
Yes.
Stacy Keach, thank you, E-Rock.
Television
fucking
dignitaries. The big television stars like your Stacy Keach and your Shatner.
I'm sad.
What's the problem?
They're kicking my people out of Zuccotti Park.
Oh, the Zucati. Oh, it's fucking melting your mouth. The way my mother used to make the Zucati, with the breadcrumbs.
Saint on earth, God bless her.
God bless her. Zucati, she mixed it up with the galagal.
Yeah, put a little bit of in there.
A little abargouche.
My mother would make the Zucati. It was like it would park itself on your tongue and live there. Thank you, dumb dolls.
Park itself on your
amazing.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my people have to go. And they're my people because I love fucking filming them because it's just it's a great show down there.
The freak show.
New York is getting rid of a great show.
You know,
let's not look at this as a political event,
right?
And look at it as a great show. And the mayor and everybody else has figured it's time to get these people the fuck out of here.
You know what? I was never able to really separate it from the political connotation that it has attached to itself. Mm-hmm. But when you do that and just say, all right, fuck the politics.
Right.
It is hysterical.
Oh, it's
and
great.
It's like one of those things where it's like, go down there and just watch them be all freaky. But now they're ending it.
When is this going down?
Showdown Opie is
7 o'clock?
7 o'clock Eastern time.
Okay, so let's get into this quickly. Occupy Wall Street. These protesters, they've been hanging out in Zuccotti Park.
Zucati, my money.
Delicious. You put a little barouche on it.
You mix it up. It's even better the second day. When it's got a chance to marinate in a fridge, you take it out, you heat it up all marron.
And my mother would say, Papa, what's a Zucati? Where's the barouche to put on it?
The music.
So, they figured it out.
Yeah,
basically.
they finally figured this one out. The police commissioner, the mayor, is saying that at 7 o'clock, everyone's got to get the fuck out of the park so they could clean it.
But now the park is privately owned, and it seems like the guy that owns the park...
He's had it.
I don't think so.
He's saying he's had it.
Oh,
There's
really?
There's a letter that says he's had it.
Okay.
And here's the deal.
But you think it's some of that bullshit that we've seen over the years where all of a sudden he felt the pressure from the mayor, like, look, man.
Might have.
We gotta figure this shit out.
He might have.
And now they're on board together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It could be, but here's the deal. The mayor and the police commissioner are saying, look, the cops aren't going to come in and start chasing people out of there.
Yeah.
The actual owner of the park has his own people. You know, like building security and stuff like that. So they're going to go in. And the workers that they have to clean the park up. Yeah. And then the police are there to preserve the peace.
Oh, boy. This is going to get ugly.
Yeah.
Because, once again, I've been down there. It's a community now. It's a microcosm of a city, or not even a city, of a village.
It's like the first steps in Sim City.
Exactly.
When you first you don't have the upgrades yet. It's just some people.
Exactly.
You know.
So the mayor and everyone's saying, no, you guys could come back. We just want to clean this. This is to get them the fuck out of the park.
Right.
So then they're going to scrub everything down and clean it up, even though the protesters, they're scrubbing like crazy, like, we don't need you, man.
Look, we're cleaning it ourselves, man. We don't you get it?
So they've been scrubbing for the last 24 hours and sweeping, and I bet you the park looks beautiful right now.
Probably does.
I bet you it actually looks really, really nice.
Probably smells like Formula 409.
A lot of Formula 409.
A lot of Formula 409 being used.
So... They're gonna officially clean it. They don't care how well it was cleaned by the hippies and the freeloaders.
They want to power wash the granite,
right?
Which is pretty much the entire park.
Oh yeah, there's not a lot of grass down there, if any.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of grass, but
Well,
it's that
that
different kind of grass.
So the hippies cleaning it?
Like crazy.
They said they were scrubbing
They've been
and everything.
scrubbing. They're trying to do the right thing because they don't want to. They understand that if they get the fuck out of the park, they're fucked.
Yeah, once they give up that ground, they
they
no longer have their base of operations.
Yeah, once again, like there's couches down there, there's sleeping bags, there's actual mattresses on the ground. There's like a kind of a soup kitchen.
Yeah, they
with
built
food.
like stations.
There's a public library or a people's library they call it. There's a media center. There's a Red Cross section.
Right.
So they have a little of everything.
All kinds of things going on. So now to power wash,
they have to get all that out of there.
They got to get all of it out of there, so it's just stripped clean, and then they're going to power wash it.
Right.
And then they're going to limit what the people are even allowed to bring back, and that's where it gets to be the key to this whole thing of keeping them the fuck out.
And I think I'm going to officially feel sorry for them because what's going to be allowed? Are you ready? After they clean the park. Standing in the park or sitting on the park's provided benches is allowed. I saw a lot of people laying and sitting.
That's all you saw, were people
on whatever the
down.
fuck they could find.
Right.
So there's not a lot of places to actually sit.
Yeah. Well, you can't bring your own in. That means, I think, but on their provided benches. Does that mean that you can't sit on the ground, or you can't bring in an extra?
You probably can't sit on the ground.
Can't sit on the ground. Can't
you
lay down
probably
on
can't
the
sit
ground.
on the ground. Standing in the park or sitting on the park's provided benches is the official law. The other thing that's allowed after this cleanup, things that can be carried, including backpacks, small bags, and laptops, they will allow that.
So they're not going to allow any of these structures that they've built for the soup kitchen thing, the tables, the tents, things like that.
Oh man,
no longer allowed.
That People's Library is going to be in a sanitation park by 8, 9 o'clock this morning.
How many books are in it?
Thousands.
Oh, it's really a big library?
I got a shot of it, and I only videotaped half of the People's Library.
Look for a hippie version of About Schmidt in the dumpster.
Oh yeah,
because all of their shit is going in the dumpsters.
Not allowed. So this is what's officially not allowed, I think they're going to crack down after
sense,
the big
by
cleanup.
the way, not allowed down there.
Camping gear, including sleeping bags, tents, tarps, and coolers, and I saw all that stuff when I was down there.
Yeah.
Not allowed, which makes it a lot tougher to spend the night in the park because all you could do now is stand or sit on the benches
without sleeping bags or anything. Like last night, they were down there, and it rained like a motherfucker here in New York last night. Thunder, lightning, a lot of heavy rains and wind, and they needed their little tents and sleeping bags and everything else.
Right?
They're going to sit on a park bench in the middle of a monsoon.
No.
Do you think some people have been down there the whole time and just smell
what's
badly?
Bear Girl doing again?
Yeah. Using bicycles, skateboards, or rollerblades. That's a basic fucking park rule, right?
Man.
Lying down on the ground, not allowed.
Oh.
Or lying down on benches, not allowed. Or lying on the sitting areas or walkways. And that's what most of these people have been doing, is lying on everything.
Yeah.
Storage of personal property on the ground, benches, sitting areas, or walkways. What does that mean? Storage of personal...
That means they have to carry it. Like when you bring your laptop...
can't put your backpack down?
No, you can't put anything down. You gotta carry it. They finally... You know what? They've been planning this... Probably laughing in some back room somewhere, going like, "What could we do?"
Fuck.
It's like, all right, they're down there. They think they got this shit knocked. Let's watch them for a little while, and then let's see what we can suggest that will completely fuck them up. And this is it.
And then finally, I'm sure there's more rules, but these are the basic ones: blocking the walkways.
Yeah.
Like when you want to go in and out, it's tough. You got to find an opening because there's so many people down there. Well, that's not allowed anymore. There's specific walkways and you can't block them.
And their argument is that people want to use that park for what it was intended to do, and these people laying there are blocking their passage to use, of other New Yorkers to use the park. Like they give themselves this perfectly legitimate, smart.
Yep, it's private property.
Sure.
But why would you take this away from New Yorkers? This is so much fun to just check out.
You know what though? The mayor and the police commissioner cannot sit there and do nothing.
It
makes them look bad, and we can't. Financially, you can't use the NYPD as babysitters, which is what they're being used as.
Right.
This little microcosm that we're calling it of a city also needs security.
Yeah.
They can't police themselves technically because it opens up the city to all kinds of lawsuits.
Sure.
They need the police down there to make sure no shenanigans are going on. And they're tying up resources over time that these cops are getting. So they
hair lip
go.
guy.
We're looking at a hair lip guy right now. That's why we're
great
laughing.
camera work. That literally is Kubrick-like camera work.
Well, I'll learn. I mean,
perfect.
It shouldn't have been an extreme close-up.
Yes, it should have.
No,
that's perfect.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Jimmy. I'm
okay.
joking. Of course I did that on purpose.
It's fascinating.
Of course I did.
Oh, how dumb am I?
Of course I did.
That's amazing.
He has no idea. Just zooming in on his hair lip.
It's a better
here to enter the government.
It's a better push in than
There's the People's
fucking
Library.
Spielberg did on Brody on the beach.
That's only half the library.
Oh, wow.
And then it goes all the way down the other way.
People's library sucks.
Well,
look,
it's all junk books, really.
And those tables and stuff, and all those plastic cases, and the structures that they've constructed. Get it the fuck out. And now I hear also, I've been listening on the way into the news, they're going to, some of these people are building a human chain around the park to keep anyone out, because they see this as the epicenter of this entire Occupy movement that is sweeping the nation, with tens of people protesting in cities around the country.
Right.
So they see this as the big center of operations, that if this breaks down, all the rest break down. Almost like the Borg, you can't fuck with the main thing.
The mayor's saying
the collective.
The mayor's saying you could go back in.
Yeah,
but you got to be a couple. You got to be
minor rules.
You got to stand around or sit on one of the benches
and have no protection from the weather that will only be getting worse. Oh my God. This going down in mere just about a half an hour.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
The media is down there, and I'm chomping at the bit. I want to be down there so fucking bad.
Well, the world is watching, Opie. Yeah. The world is watching. The world
hard
is
to not
watching.
Be down there.
It really is.
Yeah, you do kind of want to go down there, but
we should just go down and broadcast live. Oh yeah, a lot of arrests.
I see some arrests going down. Yeah.
Should we break before then, so we don't break at 7 when they start booting them? Maybe we should break a little earlier.
That'd be a good idea.
I want to watch when that happens.
Yeah, definitely.
And Russell Simmons wanted to pay for the cleanup. He's begging the mayor and the city. Did you guys see this last night?
No. This isn't about the paying for it.
He's begging the mayor to let the people stay there, and he will pay for the cleanup eventually, whatever that means.
Let the kids play.
If the park,
let the kids play.
Basically, if the park is destroyed, he will pick up the bill. He's begging.
Yeah.
I don't know where that. Where did that end up?
Cost? I have no idea how to put a dollar amount on this stuff.
Yeah, because it's always inflated, right?
Right.
But I don't know what happened with the Russell Simmons thing. Does anyone have an update on that? He was all over the place last night begging, look, let the kids stay there, and I'll pay for the cleanup when it's all said and done.
Well, this guy's been known to pay for television sets and other things.
He's
see
wealthy.
That.
Oh,
He's got
boy,
a couple
is he.
of bucks.
Got a Def Jam.
Yeah.
Boy, is he wealthy.
Got that Def Jam money.
Fuck yeah, man.
So they're not going to let... You could do what these people have done down there. Clean the whole place up, scrub it down with paper towels and fucking cleaner. Well, that's not what they want to do.
Yeah, it's not
about the cleaning.
It's called a loophole.
It's a loophole. It's a plan. It's a strategy. It's about getting everything the fuck out of there so they can power wash.
Wait a minute now.
Yes.
News saying Zuccotti Park cleaning postponed. That's Jones Stratford. Is that true?
Well, I am not seeing any...
Wait, what's that breaking news over there?
Postponed
on CNN.
Uh-oh. What does this mean?
Wow.
Pull it up.
Downtown Manhattan. Susan, tell us what's happening right now, because the city is actually saying that
Joe.
Brookfield Properties, the people who own Zuccotti Park, they have said they will postpone the cleaning, and the city is saying the cleaning has been postponed. So who made this decision?
Oh, boy.
Well, right now, as word is getting out about this, you're hearing cheers starting to go like waves
they won.
through the
They
camp.
won.
They obviously, the protesters, consider this a huge victory. And I talked with one of their press spokespeople just a little while ago.
And he said,
I'm very excited to hear this news. And it shows the power of democracy, as they put it. In his words, that people power is more important than any one political office or entity in this country. And so at this hour, as that word is slowly filtering out, what does that mean for the protest? You're hearing the cheers. It means, they say, that they're going to stay here for the time being, because you'll remember they've been saying consistently that if they can't occupy this park, then it's not an occupation. Back to you guys.
Well, they know nothing about occupation.
There. You told us earlier that usually people are sleeping at this time, but everyone is very much awake. There are more people than ever down there. Can you give us an estimate?
couple thousand.
The police always stay away from estimates, but certainly you can definitely say hundreds of people are here. The park is full. This is the amount of people you normally see during the daytime or on a busy weekend or the day of the march, this kind of thing. But certainly, as you indicated, they're all usually asleep at this hour, but they were ready to do a sit down here and not move if it came to that. Right now, police remain in the perimeter of the area.
Maybe they thought it was going to be a little too much of a standoff. It was gearing up. There was a lot of tension between the protesters and whatever authority was going to come in and clean them out. So they looked at it and probably said, look, this is going to make a big scene. It's Friday. They're going to wind up doing this on like a fucking Sunday or something where it's not going to be this big build-up to a confrontation.
They understood it's a volatile situation.
It looked like a build-up to a confrontation.
And that's the last thing we need.
Right.
There's a riot.
Right.
It's also the privately owned
regular
park.
riot.
I have a feeling the guy that owns this park really wants this to continue, but the mayor's really putting some pressure on him.
Yeah.
And then they kind of got together, but now I have this feeling that the owner's like, look, man.
This is a backfire on the mayor and the police, because this looks like a victory.
They're going to continue this camp out, at least for the time being, so now...
And it gives them that, hey, we won something. It gives them a taste of victory, which will make them more defiant the next time they're told to leave when it actually does go down, because now they feel like if they do this, if they stay strong, man, that they're not going to be thrown out.
You know what? I think now we go back to your strategy where maybe the mayor's thinking, all right, why don't we let the cold weather take care of this?
They got rained on last night.
Right.
We'll wait until that rain turns to ice.
Yeah, sure.
In a few weeks, maybe.
And then you let the numbers dwindle slightly. Because, I mean, there's going to be some warm weather people that are going to say, fuck this. Then you're only going to have the real hardcore people staying there. And then it makes it easier to go in and say, it's over, boys.
Yeah, time to
leave.
Yeah.
So...
Wow! So they last-minute postponement of the big encampment that they have down there.
Wow!
Oh, wow. Who saw that coming? Wow! A mere minutes before this was supposed to go down.
I'm excited.
I
want
city
this to
backing
continue.
Down.
I don't even know why. Maybe it's self-serving because I want to go shoot some more shit.
Dude,
but I want this to continue. There's an excitement about this thing.
I hate these motherfuckers, and I want it to continue because it's all I tweet about.
Yeah, it's just...
am I going to go back to tweeting about fucking guns?
I'm telling you, next week we all got to go down there. You got to check it out for yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't even think you'll be angry.
No, I wouldn't be angry. I'll laugh and be like, oh, please shut up about some of the signs. But for the most part, yeah, it's like a circus.
The signs are hilarious. There's some really hot hippie chicks down there.
That's why I want to go down there and meet a nice girl who doesn't shave under the arms.
They're
meet
down a nice girl with armpit hair.
Mom, I meet a nice hippie every night. Oh,
settle down on a bench.
Don't paint any more protester signs, Mom, please.
I mean, if they were together with one specific cause, then I think you would be mad. But it's all over the place.
We were protesting with the Campari.
Yeah, it doesn't translate, but it was like, who wrote that sign? He talks like a fool. I couldn't The park is dirty.
By the way, yesterday I posted my third video. And like I said on the first day, they're kind of falling apart now.
Yeah.
My third video is making fun of a guy with bad breath. Making fun
Did he have bad breath?
Oh, and then this fat pig fucking yelled at me.
Wait, you got bad breath?
I'm sorry.
Really? Nice.
Did you tell him?
Yeah.
Can't you at least put some effort in the sign?
Can't read a sign.
Like thicker letters or something. It's hard to read.
What up, creep?
And what do you want Wall Street to cough up?
But they own Main Street. You got people that are struggling. You got teachers, steel workers. How about Main Street? How about the bills that are like them?
Have you brushed your teeth today?
What are you being a jerk?
I'm not being a jerk.
Ask him if he brushed his teeth today?
Well, because I was interviewing him and I was getting a bit of a
you're an
laugh.
asshole?
Yeah, I am an asshole.
Yeah,
is that supposed to hurt?
That was really rude, Leave the man alone.
I'm just having fun with
Go be a
this.
dick somewhere else.
Ooh, you got me.
You had to give her a, oh, you got me.
It just generates into a 13-year-old yelling at the lady.
Well, unfortunately, what I've learned in the last year, you got to be careful with YouTube. Really fucking careful. I fucking actually edited it out, and I'm going to put it on another site.
Yeah.
Where I called her a fat fucking pig.
Oh, there you go.
Right after the obnoxious laugh, I called her a big fat fucking pig, but I know YouTube would have a problem with that.
Get on your own site where you can post them unedited. You have to.
I'm working on some shit.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm working on some shit, but there's an alternate version of that's even better. But the third video's up there now, and it's just as freaky as the last two.
Got me.
That's almost, I'm sure it's funnier to be mean to her, but that's really funny, just that childish response.
Yeah, as she's walking away.
Oh, all right, cool.
That's very funny.
Because I was bummed I couldn't leave that other.
Nah.
All right, fine. That's good then. This chick is really hot.
This
one? Is the famous
the one
mic.
on the right?
You know how they do the mic check that Matt?
Yeah.
Because they're not allowed to have bullhorns.
Yeah.
This is how they get messages to the whole park. Could you go back a little bit? We don't have to play this whole thing.
The
you
one
guys,
with the.
you guys can check it out for yourself. I tweeted it.
She's cute.
Oh, let me
yesterday.
see her. Yeah. That's not bad.
No, it's before that. Because I was throwing some shit in between her chants just to.
Wow.
No, it's before that.
Oh.
The weird people on the ground. There you go. Right here is good.
Seattle, Boston, and Des Moines. Seattle, Boston, and Des Moines. Had some trouble last night with the cops.
Nice tits.
She's hot, huh?
There's a big white sign. There's a big white sign by the weird red sculpture. By the weird red sculpture that says. We stand in solidarity. We stand in solidarity with the Occupy Boston. With Occupy Boston. Seattle and Des Moines.
The fucking mines are down there.
Mic check. Mic check. Please join us. Please join us in sitting in front of the big white sign.
Is that the bear girl behind her?
We're just sitting there quietly. Silent solidarity. Yes, silent solidarity.
So that's how they get their messages out.
Mic checks suck, especially if someone has a lot to say.
No
I know.
kidding, because they're not allowed to use a bullhorn, so that's how they spread the message throughout the entire park. Then I come across this black guy sitting at the Occupy Wall Street Espanol booth.
And he doesn't
like
Telemundo.
And he doesn't know Spanish. I'm like,
What?
well, that's going to be a problem. We don't have to play the whole video. They'll find it on their own.
What a dolt.
Yeah, but that hippie chick was pretty hot.
Yeah, but she just likes to hear herself talk.
Breaking news, though, they're allowed to stay for now. No cleanup in Zucati Park.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was just a big legal headache for the mayor waiting to happen, too. Is it maybe the park owner didn't want them out and said, no, I don't want them out?
Well, you don't want
Could be.
to be the mayor when they're cracking skulls because no one's moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just would look bad if they had to start physically removing people.
I think Anthony's right. And the more I think about it, the mistake I think the mayor and the city did was announcing the exact time they were going to clean the park.
Yeah,
so
it's
that
like
gets everyone
showdown.
together like, hey, man, we can't allow this to happen. Well, we're going to fucking have a human chain and a
it's a
sit
high
down.
noon situation. It's like, hey,
Right.
get out of town by noon or we're going to, it just makes a confrontation.
I think the dopes down there need to listen to us now. They are going to come in the middle of the fucking night when they think when they think you think it's safe.
They live style. They live style. Remember that? They came into the park, started running over the people sleeping in their boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I bet you it happens at 3 in the morning when everything calms down in the next few days.
Yep, and the press isn't all that.
And
The press was surrounding the place waiting for a fucking showdown.
Right. Yeah.
And all it would have been was you would have seen these young people getting fucking wrapped in the head with nightsticks and whatnot.
And if there's video of poor bear girl being dragged out of the park,
who's going to want to see her
sad.
get
People
her
are gonna
head
be
split
sad.
open with one of those fucking little sticks, those metal rods that you beat people with?
You think the cops are annoyed at these guys?
Oh, they're
you can see it on their
annoyed.
face.
Yeah.
I talked to a few off camera, and they're like, "You don't even know."
They
man.
were more annoyed at first than they are now. Now it's more of a joke and just kind of like, ugh, I'm babysitting.
Yeah.
They're annoyed at the babysitting aspect of it. Earlier, they were annoyed at the protest feel and we have to keep control and get the gates up and keep people on the sidewalks. Now it's more of a, really? Do we have to sit and fucking, babysit these fuckers?
Yeah. Let's say,
cop, you idiot.
Let's say hi to Randy. Randy.
Hey, before you keep going down there messing with them people down there at that park, you might want to rewatch talk radio and see what happened to that jock when he pissed you people off. Didn't get out.
I'm not pissing off people. I'm hopefully making funny videos. I don't have a political agenda, and for the most part, the comments on my my videos have been nothing but positive.
And the guy you're talking about was a real political radio host, Barry, whatever his name was.
Right.
And the guy that shot him was a nut, and he was a real political. You can't be afraid of that in life. It's like you could literally have a fucking neighbor who's look at these people in the salon.
Yep.
Who got shot because they worked with the wife of a woman who was married to a piece of shit. You can't panic about that stuff.
I certainly don't have an agenda politically with this whole fucking thing. I just love filming weird shit and freak shows and street people. I love filming street videos. And this is the perfect place for it.
It seems like the whole political part of this thing has just been, it's not as important as it was at the beginning. It just seems like this whole, hey, we're here and you're not going to kick us out. What's your message now? Now, fuck it, we don't have a message. We just want to stay here.
One of these assholes, and I watch all three, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox. I watch at least an hour or two a day.
Yeah.
One of these assholes on one of these channels made a great point. They're like, soon as the political message is clear, they're going to lose people.
Yeah, true.
Because right now you got everyone.
It's
and it's like, wait a minute, I'm not for Obama or whatever.
It's not my message.
Or whatever it would be,
Yeah.
So, Stunt Brain, our old producer's on the line.
Stunty.
Good morning, fellas.
Hi, buddy.
How
are you?
Sir.
I guess they're not cleaning Zuccotti Park this morning. That's breaking news for you and The Blaze.
Yeah.
Stunt Brain works for theblaze.com.
Yes.
That's right, gentlemen. I'm happy to be there. I was hoping to be down there this morning, but based on what we heard, there was not going to be cleanup, so we stayed home. But we have somebody down there covering it.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, secretive.
Yeah.
By the way, I did get your email, and I haven't responded yet, but that would be cool.
Oh, great. Thanks
That thing we talked about. You know that thing?
Well, he talked to me about a thing yesterday, and I'm featured on The Blaze today.
Yeah, and there's a picture of both of you right there on the front of the article. And
what picture did you use? Let's see.
Ooh, that one.
That's good enough.
That's the old publicity shot.
Well, I came back with a story about a whole bunch of these protesters pointing at me and chanting pervert. And I wasn't doing anything perverted, in my opinion.
No.
And I was very confused by that. And it certainly made me back out and leave the park at that point because I didn't want to be known as a pervert. And then Stunt Brain got a hold of me and said, this is actually a tactic that is used in protests.
Right, you're part of something that Saul Alinsky, the great leftist, Rules for Radicals, teaches his people. And Alinsky said that you freeze people, and you usually do it with a really outrageous charge. Like, call him a child molester, call him a pervert, call him a wife beater.
Where's the outrageous charge?
Exactly. Enough with the compliments. What's that? You get more with honey than you do with vinegar?
Who was raising their hand?
Well, Jimmy wasn't here, but when I went down there for the first time, I didn't really have a grasp on the whole situation. I went right in, which was stupid. I should have kind of walked the perimeter and kind of got my
little reconnaissance.
Yeah, exactly. I went in, and this fat slobby woman was itching her ass, and another woman was with her. It's in my video. It's the two girls that are flipping me off. So I immediately turned my camera on. Wow, this is something I want to film. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you certainly turn your camera on.
Yeah.
And they turned it into that I was trying to film girls changing and all this shit. And make a long story short, they started like coming to me in a group, and
zombies,
and then one girl out of nowhere, because they realized I was standing my ground, I wasn't gonna leave because I'm not gonna be intimidated by that bullshit. Yeah. All of a sudden, the one girl pointed at me and said pervert, and all of a sudden I'm like, what? And then two people, pervert, and then five people, pervert,
and then Donald Sutherland pointed at him and went,
and within a minute, they got at least 20 people to all chant pervert and point at me. And at that point, it felt so weird to me. I'm like, I'm what? And I backed the fuck out.
It worked.
And then inside, I'm
That's
smiling
weird.
and laughing like, wow, that's genius.
That's a psychological fucking
they got me.
Tactic. Yeah,
it was genius.
And it's a standard tactic that's actually in the book. It's the 13th of the 13 tactics he tells people to use, and it worked like a charm.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
It just led me to believe all the stories that we've seen and that are posted on the Blaze about this being a well-structured, well-planned, well-funded protest that is not AstroTurf, it is not organic, it is not spontaneous. All that was true. We have ads from them hiring people to be protest organizers. They're paid $300 to $650 a week to live in the park from 1 to 9 every day and organize the people.
Now, who's doing this?
That's the Working Families Party. There are 2 ads that were up on Craigslist that I actually caught and got screen caps of, and they said they were going to get paid training. And the Working Families Party is a super far left organization that actually has a former executive who worked for Obama for the last 2 years in the White House.
By the way, Mike, what were you looking for when you stumbled onto these ads?
I was hoping to get some foreign language lessons. You know me.
Yes.
Searching for gentlemen in dress.
At the train station, of course. But, it all started to come together. This is not organic. This is not spontaneous. This is not just something that popped up. And these guys are, as Stalin used to say, useful idiots.
Right.
They've got a core.
Useful idiots.
Yeah, and they're being used until whatever big money can come behind it and push their agenda. So it's fascinating to watch. But it was interesting to see Opie, who went down there to kind of be a sympathizer, kind of get turned. I heard you call them filthy hippies on the air.
Well, when we talked yesterday, I definitely went down there hoping to get inspired a little bit. Like, wow, look what this country could do. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. For now, anyway. Maybe I'll turn back to being inspired again. I don't know. I don't know where this leads.
I like that the word hippie has made a comeback, because it was a passé kind of silly thing to call somebody hippie, but they're hippies now.
Yeah, they are.
And they're embracing it. But we posted your video and some of the audio of you explaining it on the Blaze this morning.
TheBlaze.com?
TheBlaze.com.
Oh, you rule. Sirius XM's Opie confronted with Alinsky-like tactics at Occupy Wall Street. I got to tell you, I was talking about this yesterday, and if you chant certain things at me, I'm going to be like, whatever. If you chant asshole, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll stay. But there was something about the word pervert that went, whoa! And I looked around, and I was like, I actually put my camera down. I'm like, where? And I started looking around like, no, this isn't going to happen to me.
Because you realize there's no one there you can turn to be reasonable with.
Right.
Like, they could be saying anything.
Yeah.
In that moment, you realize the mob could be saying child rapist, and there's 100 people saying it,
right,
and no one to go, what?
Right.
And that happens to all of us. Liars.
But it's only certain words, obviously, Mike, that they know to chant that, we'll get to you because you don't want to be known as that.
Yeah.
Asshole's easy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're trained in that. You hear the F word and a-hole all day long in New York, but you call somebody a child rapist or a pervert, and that sticks with you. It's accused pervert, Greg Hughes, was on Wall Street, and then you got to defend that forever.
I rarely back down. It hurt to actually have to turn around as they were still chanting and make believe I'm just moving on to something else. And inside, though, I was laughing. I'm like, all right, touche. Touche, my brothers and sisters. You got me this time.
You got it right away, and you said that when you first explained it. You said these guys were brilliant. They were brilliant.
They were brilliant with their tactics. I got to be honest with you,
Mr. Brain. What do you see this postponement? At least what they're talking about this morning. What do you see is behind this? What's your opinion?
Well, I kind of agree with you guys. They overplayed their hand here. They tipped their hand and said, "Hey, we're coming down there." I've been down there several mornings, not just for the free breakfast, but just for the spectacle.
There is some delicious food down there
for the free pussy.
Yeah. If you get one of those Ben and Jerry's where the lid's still on it, it's terrific.
Really?
Don't go with the old guy scooping it out of the vat because I don't know what the fuck's in there.
Dirty fingernails.
Oh, Hep C and ice cream. I don't know if that goes together.
Had they gone down there at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, most of that park is still asleep, and they would have been able to round it up and get them out of there and clean it up. But they telling everybody when they were coming was just stupid.
Yeah, that's why I don't think there's ever conspiracies and stuff. I think Ant turned me on that too because Because in the end, they're just stupid. Why would they announce that they're coming to clean the park at a certain time, allowing the media to go down there and get set up?
The media was there. They set up. They were waiting for a showdown.
Right.
And the media loves something that's has a time.
Of course.
It's like, at noon, we'll hear from the president. At 1, we're going to go to a press conference here. At 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to see fucking people get their heads bashed in.
Yeah, because in the end, the media will now, they'll go away. They're not going to be there at 3 in the morning tonight.
No.
Well, you
just in
can't really
case something happens.
They couldn't really keep it a secret because so many unions are involved, and the word would have spread like wildfire. Because you got to get, sanitation there, cops there, and all that crew that would have been down there. The word would have gone out. Then it would have been secret cleanup plan.
Well,
and it would have looked worse.
Plan secret cleanup. I think you're going to see a lot of people leaving when the weather changes a little more. I think that's what they're going to wait out, maybe.
Well, it's going to be interesting. We do have a national security expert who has been in and among them, who reports on the Blaze quite regularly, a guy named Buck Sexton. And
Buck Sexton!
Wow. A couple other folks internally embedded that give us reports on a daily basis. So we do have a lot.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I ended up reading a lot of your stuff on the Blaze yesterday. You're doing a good job there, Mr. Brain.
Look at him.
Mr.
He's
Brain.
like a real fucking journalist now, this guy.
You absolutely are.
Well,
what happened?
Guys, I'm a regular listener as I'm up crafting my hate.
So I'm excited. Game back on, man.
Game on.
Hey, wait, you changed the picture?
Oh,
that's the homepage.
Yeah, that's the homepage.
Oh, look at the homepage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where's Kenny?
Sirius XM host confronted with Alinsky-like tactics. Occupy Wall Street. So it's theblaze.com.
Theblaze.com. Check it every day, please.
Well, I don't know every day. I mean, if you want to write about us every day, we certainly will. That's how that works.
All right. Thanks, boys.
All right. Take care.
I'll get back to you there, Stunt.
All right. Peace.
All right, man.
That's cool. Oh, we got a nice little story on the Blaze today.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like Stunt Brain.
Yeah, I like his emails. Every so often you get an email and it's like a little tidbit of information that comes in. You're like, oh yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, he still
research on it.
He still loves us.
Yeah, he was always a good guy.
We just weren't able to work it out with him.
If it is why I've heard it is, it's enraging.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I would bank
I'm not
on
even fault here.
No.
Oh, with the. Oh yeah.
It was it was literally over.
We wanted Stunt Brain to continue with us. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think our agent fucked it up. I'll say.
Oh, he absolutely did.
Whoopsie.
I think our agent fucks up a lot of things at this point.
Oops.
I fucking poured my heart out to the guy, and I got a stare.
Did you?
I got a stare and a. They're well aware of your issues.
What do you want? The eggs?
I'm now staring like he did at me as I was pouring my fucking soul out to him. Holy shit! What happened to him?
Oh God!
What happened to that guy?
I've just been beaten down over the years. Oh God! It doesn't look good, guys. There's no alternative but to just. I was thinking we could either re-sign or just all mass suicide and kill ourselves. I have no clients. I am hated, despised.
Nobody gives 2 fucks for Bob.
Let's sign this fucker. Shit.
Well, I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. That looks like. So that's where we stand now with this whole fucking.
And like I said,
thing down there.
Game fucking on. I'm loving the fact that it's going to continue. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
There's an energy in the air, isn't there?
I like it for the fact that it is a freak show. It's kind of cool to tweet about and to troll these assholes on Twitter. But on the other hand, you do have to look at it like the city doesn't want it. The cops look silly. They're spending a lot of fucking money on this for security. So eventually they're going to have to go. It's just a matter of how they're going to do it without making a big scene.
They're going to roll in middle of the night when the media's not around.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Rouse these people like they do homeless in some of the parks. Poke them. All right, move along then. All right then, move along. Just old school Irish cops with their hat. He tips his hat with his nightstick and then he pokes the guy. Get yourself up. Time to go then. You can't sleep here. Come on, Clancy, help me wake these people up though. All right, I'll give you a hand then.
I thought we rounded all you Wall Street protesters up.
All right, stand them up.
Captain McCluskey and his boys.
I'm going to be breaking jaws all over the place.
Little tool for my job. I'm cranky. How's the Italian food at this protest?
We going to Washington Square Park? Maybe.
You guys want to do a little break?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to break. So there you go. Wow, that's some breaking news. They're not going to clean up the park.
No, they tipped their hand a little too soon. And it looks like they don't want a big, embarrassing, potentially riotous scene down there. So, yeah, the protesters have a little victory under their belt. Probably feeling pretty good today. Going to be celebrating. It's a Friday. And we'll see what happens.
Bloomberg's a wimp. He's a wimp.
He really is a pussy.
And not smart.
He's
don't
a wimp.
announce this shit.
No, you don't do that.
I say Sunday morning.
I say drone attack with a Hellfire.
Yeah.
Hellfire missile drone attack. Obama should sanction it. He likes killing American citizens. Imagine him just...
That guy had to go. Come on.
That guy was a great move.
Come on, don't do that.
You think I'm honestly serious about that?
You scared me.
I could go. Who do you think
that
I got?
fucking guy had to go.
Colin Quinn on Twitter.
Why? Oh yeah, he's funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Colin's. Going to be in a little later.
That guy.
We got to talk to Colin about his genius fucking Twitter.
Nothing but respect for him. He purposely made. I think it was up to 5,000 to 6,000 people unfollow him.
He will
when
not,
he was at that 100,000 mark too. He don't give a fuck.
And he doesn't
Twitter.
break character.
No,
he does not break fucking character. I don't think I've seen a real tweet that is honestly Colin from Colin in.
No, I think you've seen nothing but real tweets
How do you think
that are
so?
honestly that dope.
That dolt is actually saying, I don't give a care.
The fake guy, guy is the one who understands politics and who does smart material. The real one is the fucking blithering idiot that tweets every day.
I like his winning shirt that he wants to put out, the turtleneck that says winning on the arm, and on the turtleneck part, it says CQ for Colin Quinn.
He has the other shirt where he says it's just going to be a palm of a hand with his mouth on it. Says, I talk smack.
It's just ridiculous, ludicrous shit that does not fit Colin.
My favorite was CQ's recipe for something where it was...
did he do the one part?
Yeah, it was...
I don't give a care.
No, but it was something of two helpings of brass, you-know-what, a tablespoon of I don't give a care.
Yeah, he doesn't curse either, yeah. I don't give a hoot.
I don't give a care.
I don't give a care. Yeah, what is that?
Classic. All right, we're going to have Colin in and Patrice O'Neill today.
Yes, Patrice.
That's a great combination for today.
Hell yeah, especially for us.
Nice.
Just get to sit back, laugh, and then go home.
At least until 8.
Yeah.
Maybe sneak out early.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you tempt me.
What?
I'm like Pavlov's lazy dog.
What?
I just want to go home. I hear that, and I'm like...
How much extra time did we do this week?
I put in an extra hour that I didn't get.
That was last Friday.
When I did the fucking...
So we could easily leave 9:30.
Shit hour. By the way, I did the shit show. Rave reviews I got, Samuel.
Well, yeah.
I got rave reviews for it.
You're really good at radio.
Apparently, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
but I just sat down for the shit show, and it came so naturally to me to sit behind a microphone and just talk. It was amazing.
Well, you know what it is. You also do the show before the show.
Yeah, but that's a different show.
It is a different show.
See, I jumped into the shit show, and I was a little nervous. It was new surroundings.
Yeah,
it was like
high pressure with the audience.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, listen. When we get back, Jocktober time.
Jacktober.
We're going early with Jocktober because I don't think Patrice and Colin are going to...
They have no patience for it.
They have kind of ADD when it comes to some of this shit.
No, we've learned.
Yeah.
If we've got a thing like Jocktober, Let's get it out of the way before people like Colin and Patrice come in.
Yeah, I don't think we could go 15 seconds without Patrice talking. So
oh shit,
it'll be tough to do Jocktober.
Patrice has fallen asleep before when we do Jocktober. He doesn't like clips of anything.
No.
He falls asleep during Jocktober and Chris Cornell interviews. I've noticed.
Well, Chris was a little,
too rock starry.
Yeah. Last time he was in, it was a little,
He's got to tune down a little bit. Bit. He's got to tune that shit down.
Backed way off the mic. He's like,
and I love the guy, but
yeah.
We fucked Patrice over so bad that day, too, because he wanted to leave.
We told him, hang, man.
He goes, I'm going to leave. I'm like, no, man, stay. So he had to sit here and not give a fuck for 45 minutes and start falling asleep.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. I'm not making fun of him.
Yeah, of course not.
Jocktober next. We should do a montage of the first things we say when these mics go on. We should do a montage of the first thing when these mics go on. We should do a montage. 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 Because even after all these years, it's just dumb little noises.
Noises.